Alright, welcome back. It's been a minute since I've done a video, but I'm going to make it worth it. Today, I'm making a brisket. Right here I got a 10.5 pound brisket. Alright, here we go. I got a 10.5 pound brisket here. I'm going to go ahead and trim it up. Trim some of this fat off this side. Trim a lot of this fat off this side. And this hard fat needs to go. Let's start with this side first. So I'm going to go ahead and get this brisket all trimmed up, ready for the smoker. Alright, so this is all hard fat right here. I want to cut that off. All this fat I'm going to render down, and I'm going to pour it over the brisket when I wrap it. See that? A lot of that fat's going to get cut off. We only want about 1/4 inch, but I'm going to wait till I flip that over and do it. That's what I want right there. It's just 1/4 inch thick. It's a little thick right here. Let's trim that down. That looks really good right there. I'm really happy with that. I'm going to start off by coating it in mustard. You don't need a lot. You're not using the mustard for taste. It's just a binding agent. So just kind of rub it in there. Alright, so I found a little shaker bottle here. An old Lowry's. I'll go ahead and put the right top on it. There we go. So I put some of the seasoning in this old Lowry shaker we have. I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle it on now. I want a nice bark on here. Now I only put mustard on the one side because the fat is a binding agent in itself, so I didn't have to put mustard on this side. That's sticking to it nicely. Alright, there we go. I think my brisket's all seasoned up and ready for the smoker. Now what I want to do is I want to get a bowl for all this fat. I'm going to let that render down in the smoker also. And then once that renders down into a liquid, I'll strain it and I'll pour it over my brisket before I wrap it. All right, now that we're done seasoning our brisket, go ahead and put our seasoning away. I'll put all my fat in this bowl here and render it down for later on. Now for my probe. I want to put it in the thickest part, about right here. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and turn it on. All right, so right now our meat's reading at 54 degrees. We're gonna go ahead and smoke it at 225 degrees until it hits a stall, which I hear is about 150, 160 degrees. At that point, I'll pull it out, I'll wrap it. I'm gonna put my tallow on it and then smoke it again for another few hours until I'm ready to wrap it in tin foil, let it rest in a cooler till Sunday morning. So I'll be back soon. All right, well, it's Saturday morning. Took my brisket out of the fridge, unwrapped it. I think I got it all ready here. See how the smoker's doing. We're at 193 degrees right now. It's gonna get up to 225. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the brisket in now. All right, I gotta get some water in there. I'm gonna put my beef fat in there too and get a little smoky flavor on it. And today I'm going to use pecan. All right, there we go. I'm gonna leave it in there for about 12 hours at least. I'm hoping it'll be done for noon tomorrow. All right, well, I've had my fat in there for about 2 hours. Just getting a little bit smoky flavor on it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out and put it in a slow cooker for the rest of the day. Melt it down to a liquid That's looking nice. The fat's looking good too. All right, now that I have my fat in the slow cooker, I'm gonna go ahead and dump the old wood chips because it's pretty much done smoking, and refill it back up again. All right, let's see how our brisket's coming along. So it's temping at 276 right now. It's done smoking, so you can go ahead and open it up and take a look and see what it looks like. That looks good. That's a nice bark on it. Still a little soft. I'm gonna go ahead and cook it for a little bit longer, render that fat down on that fat cap, and I'll wrap it. I'm gonna get the temp back up to 225 degrees. Or 220 degrees, I forget which one I set it for, but all right, well, I'll give it a few more hours. All right, let's see how our brisket's coming along. If you can see this. There we go, we're at 180 degrees. Been at between 178 and just went up to 180 within the last 2 hours, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull it. That is looking good. All right, I got some beef fat here from the fat that I trimmed off it, that I rendered down. I go ahead and make up my tin foil now. All right. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up real good. Throw it back in the smoker for a few more hours. Alright, there we go. Got it all wrapped up. I'm gonna put my meat thermometer right back in it. Go on the fat side right here. Go ahead and see how it turns out now. Another few hours.